You know, the more I walk through Austin, the more I realize that this city doesn't just have creativity, it is creativity. Every corner, every place, every like different spot, park, wherever I go, there's always something creative. There's always some artist. There's always something going on, like let's say like that. But what I mean more like is there is somebody who is painting the mural. There is somebody on a guitar. There is a DJ practicing in the park. There is a pair of actors practicing some performance for the future. There's always something around related to arts or something creative. And that's what I want to talk about today, about being creative here in Austin, Texas, and how being the creative builds that city. Because in the last video I was talking about outfits, right? I was telling to you how outfits makes the city unique, how, you know, different styles here, and like we can perform this in this setup. Yeah, that's all true. But also I feel like the more important actually is gonna be more creative and artistic stuff. And don't get me wrong, creativity, arts, and fashion, that work together as well. That's only gonna prove my point that Austin, Texas is unique city, and it's just something what you need to, I guess, experience by yourself. So let me start from my experience, which was when I was moving here. A lot of people told me that a lot of people before I moved told me that, oh, you're gonna move to Austin. Austin is different. Austin is more like friendly for film people, for art people, for all of this type of stuff, right? And here's the thing: before I moved here from Houston, I never been here. I just moved. I didn't knew anybody. I never visited before. Honestly, I haven't even had an apartment because I was some mess that time. But that's another story. But anyway, I moved here based on people thoughts, based on just like, well, it's art friendly and you're a film guy, so let's just go. So that was the move, and I don't regret it at all, because during this whole time I've been here 3 years, and I believe I explore a lot of the city. Lately I explore more different places, as you know from my videos from walking around Austin, but even before that, I was around the city. I always wanted to know the place where I live, right? I for my friends, shout out to all my friends, but you guys know, I hate Google Maps. I hate GPS. I don't like using when I'm driving, right? Not because I'm against technology, no. I like drive and just look around and I know where I am. I want to go here, I want to do there, I want to do a shortcut. It's the traffic, I want to skip here, there. So I always try to learn the city as soon as possible. So later on when I'm drive, I don't need to put a GPS. Or if I go there, I just want to go and just enjoy the skyline or whatever it is instead of focusing on the maps, right? So anyway, I'm just saying this because when I moved, I always try to explore the most. I always try to go here and there and like meet people and stuff like that. Get out from like comfort zone. So I remember when I was walking, you know, you go to 6th Street or you go to Park or you go around different places, shops, etc. There was always something creative. There was always something what like could inspire you. There was always like, I don't know, it just feels like there's an art in the air. And the best part of it was the people were doing this even if nobody was watching. And that was, I think, the most beautiful thing to witness, because, you know, to my art people, my film people, all of us, of course it's beautiful when we have audience, right? Of course it's beautiful when you perform to the full room of people when you're in the theater. Of course when you screen the movie, it's beautiful when you have a full room in the movie theater, right, too? But the thing is, it's more exciting when you still do the same thing, even for one person, for two person, or for nobody, just for yourself, just to be more built inside of this, like your art spirit, let's say like that. And that happened to me because I'm coming from film background and acting background. Actually, first acting, then film. And, you know, long story short, we're probably going to talk about it in a future episode, but I was out of this for a while. I was doing different jobs. I didn't have any contact with any arts. I'm not even talking about like film or acting or anything, like nothing. I was just completely out of any type of arts. And for somebody like me, when I used to be, you know, in school, I was keep going. I was going to the theater. I was going on sets. I was with the crew. I was working on projects and da 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 da. And then when you stop because of, you know, some life situations, like say like that, and you know, it's cool in the beginning because you're focusing on making money and any other stuff, but then after a while you realize that you're missing something, that there's something like some missing puzzle in your life, that you kind of losing your spirit, that you like trying to find yourself again. And then comes to creativity, for me at least, because I remember, I can say this confidently, I hope that's the word. Sorry guys, forgive me sometimes when I do some mistakes with English, but I'm trying. But anyway, I can say this with confidence, that my project, art project, what I have done in the past, always came, all of the best project what I come from the past always came from like from nothing. Like I always create them because I was like bored with my life, or I have nothing else to do, or I was like missing the art, and then I create the most beautiful things. And I don't know, like I feel like for us, the art people, like this is really important to realize like how art is important to you in your life. And I feel like here in Austin, I find like a lot of people like that. I find a lot of like passion people, and you know, and it's very sad sometimes, but I'm like always admire them. I'm always support them as much as I can for like any type of art. People who are keep doing what they're doing, even if they like don't make money, they're struggling, but they're still doing, because I understand how it is. And you know, when you go to the bar on Monday night, or you go down 6th Street and it's dead, right? There's, you know, only a couple people in the bars, but there's a musician with the guitar performing, maybe two people over there, and one of them is his friend or her friend, just to support. But the thing is, that musician perform 100%. Doesn't matter if it's one person or 100 people. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty over here. And I found out here, there's actually a lot of people like that, who don't wait, who are not afraid to make a step, who are keep going with the passion, who are, you know, not waiting for any better moment. And I was waiting for a better moment a long time. Like for example, this channel right now, I wait too long, but that's another story. I gotta keep you guys wait. But anyway, and that's like very inspiring over here. I feel like here people don't really, for art people, don't really matter what's your budget, who you know, what's your past experience, like any other stuff here. If you're really good with something, I guess that's with everything, but we talk about arts today more. And if you're really good with something and you're gonna keep going and you're gonna, you know, keep just producing, performing and stuff like that, it's nothing gonna stop you. And this is beautiful over here, that people are not afraid to just go out there to just go out there and perform. And this whole creative process built this city. That's how I feel. Because like I said in the beginning, there's a lot of people in a city where you go and you just see them all over the place. Bars, murals, streets, there's always some art going on. There's always some networking going on, and there's always something going on. I know. I'm sorry, but my point is that actually we can say, like, from my first video, from the podcast video, that I say Keep Austin Adventures, and that's another part of the adventure here, because people who are creating all of these beautiful things here, they are not afraid to do it, even if they have no audience. And that's the reality. It's sad reality, but it's true. But the point is, plenty of these people who are performing for no audience today, I know some of them who are right now performing for a huge audience. There's some of them who are on the way very close to perform for a huge audience. You just gotta keep it trying. That's all that matters. And because, like, there's a lot of people here like that, everybody support each other, and this is beautiful. Like, I feel like this is beautiful because I have friends who are DJs, and it's just like so nice to see them when they, even if they're starting, and there's like always big group of people who support them, friends of friends, and they showed up and they, you know, share the posts on social media, and it's just very, very common, nice thing over here. So I feel like for today's video, for my today message, for all of the creators out there who have any passion, any skill for any type of creative stuff, guys, we are here to support each other. And I was someday in a point where I also need some support. We all need that support. We all always need the, you know, little punch. Just go there. Like, look, when I started this channel, I had no clue where it's gonna go. I'm being 100% honest. I haven't even thought about it. There's gonna be some situation set up like here, like that. I just went over there with my camera on the walk, and that's what happened. And that's how everything began. Because I was, you know, every morning I was going outside, do the like half an hour walk, just, you know, just to be refreshed and stuff. And one morning I was just like, maybe I'm just gonna bring the camera with me. Since I'm walking anyway, I'm repeating the same thing almost every day. So maybe something gonna happen one day from there. And that's what happened. I grabbed my camera and I just went for the walk of the camera. My first video is still on the channel. I'm not gonna delete it for sure. So if you guys wanna see the first video, how I started and where I'm here today, this is completely different story. But the thing was, like, I was trying to improve every single time. I was struggling with the camera, then I was struggling with the audio, then I was struggling with something else, whatever was it, the editing process. It was, even if there was almost no editing. So, but now, after couple months, I'm here with you. I can speak to you with all of these thoughts, and just want to tell you that don't wait. There's really nothing worse can happen if you don't try. I remember someone told me, I don't remember who, but I believe it was someone in the film school. Start before you're ready. That's it. And that's literally happened to me. I started before I was ready. I just took the camera on a walk. I was like, I don't think this could be more simple. Literally. I went like so easy on me. Like, I was like, I'm just gonna grab the camera, whatever it is, I'm gonna post it. No editing, no nothing. And here I am today. Talking to you. Have a little podcast. Have a walk situation. Have documentaries going on. You know, only one is post, but I have a schedule for next week. So stay tuned, guys, for the channel, because more stuff is coming. But the point is, I expand, right? I did the interviews, and I'm so happy. I'm like happy every single day when I'm thinking about it. Then I'm like, wow, what a change happened just from the walk. And yeah, and I see this is not only me being special. Hell no, I'm not being special at all. There's more active people here, what I know, what I see on the social media, or I just see when I'm walking, when they do more interesting stuff, and they're expanding way more, which is great. We all here for support. And that's another thing. This is beautiful that like people support here each other. At least I feel like. I mean, at least nobody talked to me straight up like, hey, don't do it, or you're doing something wrong. Like, no, I didn't hear that. I heard some feedback, yeah, sure, because I asked for the feedback, but nothing like, you know, negative. And I never heard any negative thoughts to any different like artists, what I mean, meet in the city. So anyway, once again, to creators out there, whatever you're creating, guys, start before you're ready. That's how simple it is. And don't wait anymore. Doesn't matter what you do right now. I know there's probably something what makes you think that like, oh, not today, tomorrow I'm busy and do this and I gotta go and I have to drive there and I'm tired and whatever. It's fine. Start before you're ready. And remember, all of these people here in the city, they all gonna support you. Just try. You have nothing to lose, I promise you. There's nothing worse can happen than you don't try. That's it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy my thoughts for today, for today's video. And I really want to share this with you because I know there's a lot of people out there who might struggle with the first move. And I'm hoping give you that motivation. I hope to give you the, you know, little spark on you and it's actually gonna work, because I've been there too. And hey, I'm still there. Let's be clear. Like I'm grinding. I'm not like woo, I'm not happy. No. I mean, I am happy. It's still a lot of work to be done for me. So, but I want to say this for the support. I want to say this to someone whoever you think what creative stuff you want to do it. Because remember, this city is built on creativity, and nothing really bad happen here. Only good things can happen here for all of us creative people. So thank you guys so much for being in this video. Make sure you're gonna subscribe, and for those of you who are first time in the channel, welcome guys again. Welcome guys. First, welcome again my viewers from the past. It's very nice to see you here again, and thank you for all the support. Leave me comments guys down below. Comments down below about your thoughts for this, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like. And yeah, I see you guys next time. Thank you.